Good Erev Shabbos, Parshas Acharei Mos, Kedoshim. You know, what happens when you get a job that is so idealistic and so hard that it's impossible for you to do? Well, one of three things happens. One is that you may think you're bad. Two is you may think the one assigning the assignment is bad. And three is you may disconnect from reality. Well, the mitzvah of love your neighbor seems impossible. So why should we observe it? I mean, come on. Most people love between, 1 and 5 people as much as themselves. And it's impossible. And so how can they do it? And it's even against Jewish law, which says that if you 2 people are going in the desert with 1 canteen of water, one guy owns the water, he doesn't have to share. And if you really love your neighbor, the way we're describing, you each would share the water, because how could everybody drink and see the other one die? So you drink and die together. What's the secret? I mean, what are we being asked to do? Well, basically, there are 2 key points here. We won't be going into it deeply. But one is the context, which goes from the last thing before that, to not bear a grudge, to love your neighbor like yourself, is skipping many steps, including just loving him regular. And besides that, the language is almost completely, it's totally unique. It involves saying, instead of ahavta et re'echa, which would be the norm over almost 1,000 times, that's the way it's written in the Torah, with v'ahavta l're'echa, with a 4 or a 2. Love 2 or 4 your neighbors yourself. And so that expression really tells you, it means something different. And really it should be the next step after not bearing a grudge, which means something like maybe don't do anything negative, or maybe be nice, or maybe act lovingly towards the fellow, even if you don't love him as much as you love yourself. And if that's the case, if that's all that's being asked, well, it's doable. So I'll feel good about myself. I'll feel good about the religion and don't think that God and Judaism is ridiculous. And I'll be connected to reality instead of walking around with eyes glazed, convinced I love the world when I really don't. So have a great Shabbos.